So I'm just going to show you guys exactly how easy it is to install this Mr. AC cooler. These are the contents of the box. This is everything that comes with what you purchase. It's a timer, your filter. These are your quick connect fittings, your little punch, hole punch for your misters, and 50 foot of hose. Also, you have little ties just to secure the hose around your AC unit. These are two items that do not come with the Mr. AC cooler. Two AAA batteries for the timer and a Y splitter for your hose. Obviously everybody would like to use their hose still, and you don't want to just use it for that particular product. Okay, so first thing I would do is open up my timer. There's a little battery box in the back. Just pull that out. Make sure you align your batteries properly into the casing here. Insert it just as you took it out. Pop it in there. Pushes in fairly easy. And as you notice here, there's a couple different settings on the timer itself. First, you want to set your clock. And right now it is 11:32. So just hit these buttons here, whether you want to go up or down. So it's 11:32. I'll just run the time down so I get to my time. Turn the dial again to your start time. So this is very important for some people who have that stay home during the day or do not stay home during the day. If you stay home during the day, you obviously want to start it right around 10 o'clock, and the timer only lasts for 6 hours. So you would need to decide whether what time you would want to start your timer. So a lot of people don't come home until 5. So I usually set mine from like 1 to 7. So start time, it's going to be 1 o'clock. Just hold that till it goes to 1 p.m. Make sure it's p.m. All right, turn it, and that's how long you would want it on. 6 hours is the max, so we'll just hit it back one time, 360 minutes. And then how often? It's every day. Every day is 1, and it goes all the way to every 7 days, but obviously for this product, you're gonna want to do it every day to save the money. And then you set it to auto, and that's the first part of that. So an item that doesn't come with Mr. AC is this garden hose splitter. So just gonna tighten this on. All right, check for any leaks. Okay. Make sure you turn on the garden hose or the hose bib, and you're going to install your timer. After the timer is installed, you install your filter. Okay. Then you're going to unpackage your tubing, because that is going to be the next step. All right, and then, so you have these little nozzles, which you use this punch to poke into the tubing, which I'll show you later. And then you have these 3 items in a package. So this one here is the start of the tube. And this one here is the end of the tube. So this ends the line for your tubing. This begins the line for the tubing. And this one here is in case you need to connect another line, in case you have a longer distance to run other than the amount we supply. Okay, so you're going to take one end of your tubing. You're going to take this fitting here, just push it right into this tube, just like that. Okay, you're gonna take this, screw in the bottom of your filter. All you need to do is hand tighten it. You don't need any pliers. These are no tools necessary for this product. And then as you take your tube and you're unwinding it, make sure you turn with it so you get the curls out of the line. Otherwise, it's going to be a big mess trying to get it out. You obviously want to put it behind anything you have running alongside your house. Move trash cans, put it behind like lines like this or anything, so it's as close to the wall as possible. Just keep on unwinding it. It's easier to work with once it's unwound all the way. Go back, get the other supplies. In this case, I'm only going to need my hole punch, my tube end, my zip ties, and these are the misters. And that's all I'm going to need. All right. Easiest way to do this, as I said, put it as close to the wall as possible. And you want to try and keep it as clean as possible. So my suggestion would be to tie it along something that's going to the unit itself, whether it be the supply line here or this line here. All you need to do is take your zip tie, push it through the flat end, just tighten it. It's just snug. You don't need to force it, otherwise you're going to bend the tube and you're not going to have a good water flow. So then I'd also come up here with it just to secure it. All right, and you want to put the line, you want to go just above the halfway mark of the height of your unit. So I'm going to start here, and it's a little difficult with these kind of units because of the fins. So a little technique that I use is I just take it, put your fingers at the end, and just give it a nice twist. It gives you a nice little curve, and then you can just stick it right in the vent here, and it comes right out for you. And again, you don't want to pull it too hard, otherwise you're going to pinch the tube and you won't get proper water flow. All right, and just keep along the same line. And do the same thing. Twist the end. And I would put the next one right about here. Okay. Come around the corner. It doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of eyeball it. Oh, no, it's way too big. Okay, we're not going to put this end cap on yet. We need to puncture the holes, install the misting heads, and then flush the system of any carbon in the filter that we have next to the timer. So what you want to do is, on a unit this size, this is fairly large, so you want to kind of leave about 12 inches in the middle, and probably the misting head would approximately be the same distance from the end of these fins in. So we're going to place these right about here. I would suggest just grabbing the tube top and bottom, because once you punch this in, if you don't have a good handle on it, it'll go all the way through the back. So you don't want to put two holes in it. You only need one here. So just pinch it top and bottom. Put your punch tool here and just kind of turn. And then once you feel it pop, that's it. It's done. And there's your hole. Where's my misting heads? Once you've punctured the tube with the tool, you take the misting head, and it's simple. You just pop it right in. Same technique. Finger top and bottom. Just push it, pops right in. So you want to keep the same distance on the other side here. So here would be your next mister. Top and bottom, push. There's your hole. Pop in the misting head. That's simple. Okay, I just installed the last spray head. What I'm going to do now is take the misting head off so I can flush the filter. Also, when you puncture the tube, they have these little punch outs that are here. Sometimes they fall inside, and that's another reason that you want to flush out this tube before you use this product. So they're pretty simple. I'm going to take one out of the package so I can show you, demonstrate how they're taken off. It's just a half a turn counterclockwise, and then it pops right off. So that's your misting head, and that's what you're actually pushing into the tube. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to flush the tubing out. And if you notice here on this face of the unit, it's a little larger than the sides. Anything larger than this, at 36 inches or larger, we recommend using 3 of these spray heads. So in that case, what you would do is you would put 2 closer to the edge, right about here, and then 1 dead center. So as they're misting out, it's able to do its job properly. After you take your misting heads off of the tubing, you want to come over to your timer and you want to run it so you can flush out any debris that's in the tube so it doesn't clog up your misting heads. So the easiest way to do that is just hit this manual button right on your timers right here. Make sure your water's on and your valve's open. For your Y, you'll hear it start. Walk over to your unit. You see all the black carbon came out of the end of the tube. That's exactly what we wanted to get out of there. I would suggest putting your finger on the end of the tube just so it gives more pressure to the misting heads, just to push out any large debris that might be in there that's not coming out with this low pressure. So hold it for a couple seconds, let it go, walk back over to your timer and shut it off. You're just going to come here. It's on auto now, so we're just going to turn it off. You'll hear it shut off. Grab your misting heads and your end cap. Okay, after you've turned off the timer, you want to come over here, take your end cap, put these down for a second, and all you need to do is just push it on the end. That's it, just like that when we started this whole installation. Just like that, turn it a couple times, and you're done. Then take your misting heads and put them back in their proper place. Push them on, half a turn. Push, half a turn. This is also the way you clean them. I would say once a year, just to get any debris out. Take them out, rinse them off, put them back on. After you put the mister heads on, the last part is just snapping off these zip ties. Really all you have to do is grab it, twist. Grab it, twist. What I usually do is I just go back to the timer, set it on manual, make sure all the misters are working, and that's it. Check each one, make sure they're working properly. And that's it.